All right, hello everyone, and welcome to some Grand Arenas. I'm going to play a Grand Arena tonight on my Loquitur account, 10.14 million galactic power. Fighting up against a 12 million opponent today with everything, so that's going to be interesting. Also got the Lex Talionis project that we're going to try. About 2.5 million galactic power on that account, free to play. We'll go over and see if we've got an enemy that can be worked on, or if it's one of these 7.6 million galactic power soul-crushing accounts that's for some reason in the bottom of Bronzium. So I haven't had a look at what we've got over there to deal with yet. So we're in for a surprise when we get to Lex Talionis. We'll see what's in there. All right, let's burn off some of this energy first. We're building up close to max energy, and certainly don't want that. Dengar ship's coming out, huh? The punishing one. A ding dang Dengar. We also have to put another character on the farming bar. Enoch is now available on light side nodes, right? So we'll have to get farming on Enoch Knock, who's there. I'll use their joke, recycle their joke, right? Let's see. Get some of these. Never know when you might need some more med packs. The answer is always. All right, that knocks down my energy for the day so far. I can go in there and finish that up later on. Jack Sermon's in the house. Says it's been a little while since I caught a stream. Yeah, I missed you in here, man. I just finished my Lord Vader journey and got Maul, which is awesome. Nice. Yeah, when I first got my Lord Vader and put together a team, it was kind of not impressed with it. But when I increased the relic levels on everybody, put Maul at relic 8, Lord Vader at relic 9, put a couple of tanks in the team at relic 8 and 9. Man, having those relic 9 tanks in the team changed everything. Started getting holds all over the place. So I don't know if you're willing to commit to that, but there's a couple tanks that you could put in the team and really take it over the top if you're willing to invest the relic levels. Makes a huge difference on that Lord Vader team. Boris Balkan says good luck. Hey, thanks, man. Appreciate that. Squads. All right, so we have him set up here for farming. We'll need to put him on, I guess it doesn't matter. We don't have to put him up on light side specifically. Okay, let's get in here and take a look. Oh, I picked Guild Event instead of Grand Arena. Let's get into the right place. All right, last round. We did end up winning last round. I think we went 2-1 overall, right? So that was good. This time, we're up against Phantom Ozzmar. 12 million galactic power. 7.4 million in characters, 4.6 in ships. You guys know what that means, right? It means they've got pretty much everything. 30,000 galactic war battles won. That's 7.5 years on the account. We can take a quick look at ships. I know what we're going to find already, right? Profundity, Executor, Leviathan, all finished to 7 stars. Malevolence, Negotiator, Chimera, Finalizer, Radis, all the stuff. Do we even find any ships that are not relicked? Oh, hey, look, Biston's U-Wing has a character that isn't relicked in it. But that's it. Everything else is relicked and done for ships. That might be the most complete set of ships I've ever seen. 8 Galactic Legends, everything. Revan's third sister, Jedi Knight Cal, all the stuff. All we have to do is find out if they have Gungans. All Relic 7 Gungans. And let's look for Queen Amidala here. Queen Amidala, Relic 8. Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan, Relic 8. Okay, so the person with all the stuff has all the stuff. Part of the Phoenix Rising Guild. All right, so we come in here on defense. First thing we notice is that we've been full cleared. And if we look at ships, one shot at everything. If we look here, one shot at everything. This front wall gave him some problems, though. A couple tries on Jabba, and then 3 tries each on the Gungans and Queen Amidala. And even after all that, they got to the back wall, and they cleared my Leia in one shot. So the whole hope of putting this Leia on the back wall is that my opponents struggle on this front wall, and then they're caught with lacking teams on the back wall. But apparently that didn't slow him down at all. He just went right back there and took care of business. So 1735 banners. It does give me a little room to move if I drop a battle here or there. We'll still be able to pull through, I think. So let's look at defenses here. We got Rey. Rey with Barriss. We've got third sister Inquisitors, Leia. And then we've got Zori Bliss up here with tank character mechanics, extra defense. I think we can still try our Mandalorian team here, give it a shot. Again, we've got some wiggle room if we need to. Down here we've got Lord Vader. We've got the Queen Amidala team with a level 9 datacron here. Got a Keller and Beck team with a level 9 datacron. And we've got Malgus. It's all the good stuff on the Malgus team, right? We got Darth Revan, Bastila the Fallen, Malik, and Marauder, I guess. So if we're going to be spread pretty thin here, maybe we need to do that Malik with gas. See if we can get gas to work there. It's a Relic 5 Malik. So, or Malgus, I mean. Relic 9 Malik, but Relic 5 Malgus. So maybe that gives us some chances with gas. This team we've got to do with either Bane or JMK. With this datacron, whenever Master Qui-Gon, they gain heal over time, protection over time, inflict target with protection disruption for 1 turn. Interesting. Hey DL, I didn't get notification for stream today from YouTube or Discord. Oh, sorry to hear that, Swgoh. That does happen sometimes, though. I've heard people say that. I don't know why. Don't know why that happens. Honestly. I'll take a look at it. I'll see if I can figure something out. Boris says, looks like my Traya on the back wall will be my MVP again today. Maybe I should start using that on defense. I've got my characters to Relic. Maybe I need another good defense on that front wall. Alright, so heal over time, protection over time, they inflict protection disruption. Oof. Gas doesn't work if they've got the 2 Jedi at high relics. I don't want to try Bane and lose Bane. That protection disruption might mean that I can't use Bane there. So let's just map this out. If I use JMK here, then I've got to do something against Rey up here. We can try Phoenix against the Inquisitors. We can try Mandos up there. This Rey team with the Barriss datacron. Whenever Barriss uses a special ability, Jedi gain max protection for the rest of the encounter. When she gains turn meter, all allies gain 10% max health for the rest of the encounter. She dispels buffs from a random enemy. When she's critically hit, all Jedi allies gain 10% crit damage. There's not a lot of Jedi allies though, right? Unaligned Force users. And they're all unaligned Force users. No Jedi here. So her datacron is less effective than usual, I guess. But then, yeah, I guess I would have... I'm going to have to use JML against the Lord Vader. I'll have to use SLKR here. Or I suppose I could use Bane. Would Bane work here? I've lost. My Bane has lost to Leia. First time a light side tank ally is defeated. Resistance penetration. So old Ben will revive, or if we don't kill Leia first, if we kill Leia first, she'll revive. Okay, so Jedi Master Luke. Try gas. JMK. Jedi here maybe. And get to the back wall. Man, I don't like that. I don't like using JMK there because I feel like we could try Sith Eternal here. I mean, we've won this with Sith Eternal before. But if that doesn't work, and we've already used JMK, JML, and we're using First Order on Leia, then all we've got left for her is Sith Eternal, and if that doesn't work, we lose. Okay. Let's try gas here first. See if we can get this thing started off in the right way. Let's look for something with a lot of protection. Armor penetration, potency, crit damage, defense, 33% protection, support allies, dispel tenacity up, special damage, a ton of defense, physical damage, crit, defense. I know I've got one in here that's got like 39% protection. Where is that? Or do I have that on? I mean, this one's not bad. Special abilities, 15% turn meter, defense, armor penetration. Low level stuff. Defense, armor penetration. Let's look for a Jedi stun, right? Stun target enemy, defense, penetration, crit avoidance, tenacity. Let's try that, and then at least gas can try to stun. Stuns aren't going to help. Never mind. They're not going to help here. Physical damage, crit damage, health, protection. You can take that. Visions of him. Hey DL, what's your unlock plan for Punishing One? Release tomorrow. Been a while since we've seen a new ship. I mean, I'm playing pretty much free to play, so I'm going to treat it like that on the marquee, right? Or is it an event? I think it said it was a marquee event, right? So I'll just treat it like any other marquee. I don't think I have enough crystals on the account right now to buy it up to 4 shards or 5. Yeah, 4 stars. So I won't be able to buy it up and get the extra shards, unfortunately. But for anybody who can afford to do that, I would suggest either buying the pack or buying the shards out of the shop, getting the character up to 4 stars as soon as you can, and qualifying for that next tier of the marquee event. Gets you a whole bunch of free shards and good loot. So, yeah, I would do that. Seeing ETH Koth in lineups because of a datacron is always funny to me. Stormpooper says, hey DL, I've been getting a lot of interruptions during your live streams. A lot of ad interruptions. So I have this set to conservative. So I have it set to be super conservative. But you're saying that it's got ad interruptions during the stream. Okay, I'll try to change the settings and see if that happens. I'll change the settings. Let me know if it gets better or worse. All right, here we go. Let's try to get this done. Evening DL and all you other Sith not taunting the Rancor. Well, good evening. Hope you're making it a great day. Gas gets sat down instantly here. Okay. At least they did the sacrifice on 5s. That might be helpful. Get rid of some of these buffs. Quit killing my clones. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. Okay, big hit there. Got fear on everybody. And he sits down again. We got Malik out though, so that's something. Multiple clones dying. I think everybody's gonna die here. Oh, we got one clone standing still. All right, let's try to get Basti out of here if we can. That was nice. Let's do form up now, because I feel like the next time I get a turn on Rex, he might not be alive. Poof. Almost got him. Gas is pretty mad. Gas is pretty angry right now. All right, go, buddy. All right, I think that might have been the tank revive right there. Some armor shred on him. We'll keep doing the aerial advantage. It doesn't do any good, but makes me feel better. Form up. Let's go, gas. Stand back up. Fives is going to make it. Fives is going to make it. He made it. Fives is still alive. 5 alive. Okay. 27 attacks coming in. Malgus just going crazy. Okay. Trying to give gas more turns here. Hey, we got him. 63 banners. We even kept the clone alive, which is unusual. This Lord Vader team has a datacron with armor penetration, dark side mechanics, but this lineup of Thrawn, Vader, and Maul, man, if we could get bounty hunters to work here, that would give me a lot of freedom. But that Relic 8 Maul with Thrawn, they're just going to kick whatever bounty hunter they want, and Maul's going to eat everybody alive. I don't think the bounty hunters got what it takes. But I do have some room to work. So I could throw the bounty hunters in here. And if it doesn't work, we'll just take JML as planned. But if we do get a win, and we save ourselves a Galactic Legend for another battle somewhere else, that's pretty good, right? That's pretty good. All right, so what's the best datacron that we've got? Let's really get a good one here. We've got this one. Night Sisters, defense, armor penetration, crit damage. Not a lot in the way of durability. This has got a ton of defense. If I had something with just a ton of defense and crit avoid, that would be good. First time a light side tank is defeated. We don't have a light side tank in here. This has crit avoidance, health steal. Dang it. I really can't find what I want here. This is probably the closest. We got a lot of damage, 39% crit damage, armor penetration, and some defense. Nice. I don't trust my gas on Malgus. I always go straight to Sith Eternal, says Boris Balkan. Gas is good against Darth Revan lead too. Gas against Darth Revan. There's a reason why that doesn't work as well against the actual Darth Revan lead. I don't remember exactly what it is. But when Gas and Darth Revan were both like the top meta characters. Yeah, I feel like Gas does win that. Can't remember for sure 100%. If you can get the insta-kill with Mando, it might work. Yeah, the insta-kill would go on Vader if Maul is stealthed, or Maul, of course, if he's not stealthed. Try to cut down the damage, get back around to it. Jack Sermon says, DL, I wonder how you find a balance between farming what you enjoy and what is meta and best for your roster. I'm kind of stuck between wanting to do both. So there's, for a lot of reasons, what I enjoy the most is doing whatever's the most efficient. So right now, if you were to say my passion project is Lord Vader, I would never go back and farm Lord Vader because the efficiency of that battle is low, right? Or that journey. Okay. All right. Let's save Bosk. And then he instantly gets a turn. We don't want that though, right? We don't really want that. We've got to do the assist here so that when Mando gets a turn, he's got the evaporate up. Do we get Maul out of here? Yeah, I think we really got to get Maul out of here. I was going to say we could also do Vader at this point before he gets off his merciless massacre. And that might have been good. Okay. Save Fennec. All right. Let's just keep getting rid of buffs here. Call Fennec. Try to get Vader out of here. Kick him again. All right, all right, all right. Now we've seen this before where we do pretty well and then Vader gets to his ult and just like starts smoking our characters instantly. So let's hope that doesn't happen this time. Let's save Bosk right now. Let's put that on Bosk and see if we can get him to taunt and stay alive. Lord Vader making a bad choice right there. Oh, see, that's rough. And we just lose characters right and left to this Lord Vader. That's what I've seen before. Maybe I should have saved Fennec Shand right there instead of... Nah, but she got a turn though, right? I don't think there's any way we can win this. Got 3 of the characters dead though. So can we clean this up with something like Imperial Troopers? Let's take a look at Imperial Troopers. He doesn't have the ridiculous protection up thing. So maybe we can get this to work. And and then let's look for just damage. We got a Dark Trooper datacron here. It's got a bunch of resistance penetration on that we probably should have re-rolled at some point. Potency, critical damage. Remnant gain 2% offense. Whenever he critically hits an enemy, he gains 10% crit damage and offense until the end of the turn battle. And we can try this. Have to bring your best cleansers with the Imperial Troopers. The only cleanser I've got is here. So we could do that, Scout Trooper, and still maintain a Remnant team later. Or we could just bring the Remnant team in now. If we... Yeah, I don't want to throw away my Gideon team here, though. I feel like the Gideon team can do more. What's the biggest thing you guys have seen a Gideon team beat since they did the datacron fix or whatever? Okay, we're down to 3 instances immediately. Let's do this to enable critical hits. We don't want to cleanse until we get the days, right? Without the days, we're okay-ish. It's going to be a waste to hit him with the mass assist. So we're going to put the mass assist over here. And I was just going to say, and hope to kill Thrawn with the area of effect damage. And we did. We managed to do that thing that I was hoping for. Again, we're not going to cleanse yet. Power up. Come on, Dark Trooper. All right, now we cleanse. What happened? Why didn't we cleanse? What did I miss? What went wrong? Son of... Spell all buffs on them, speed down. Huh. Okay. Well, Vader's down anyway. It wasn't pretty. Something happened in the middle that I don't understand, but we got it. We got it. All right. And then this. I would like to Bane this, I think. I did use Bane against this and almost lost. I was very close to losing. And I feel like that protection down, protection disruption was a pretty big thing. Caused me to almost lose. So I think like one of the most defensive datacrons that I have is here. That does give a bunch of protection, though. This datacron has the most defense, 189% defense. This has 99% defense. Hellsteel, potency, crit damage, armor penetration. No dark side mechanics to speak of, though. Chance to dispel debuffs. 81% defense, crit damage, 10% offense stacking for attackers. It's probably this one, right? Okay. She only cleanses if the lead is Imperial Remnant. Scout Trooper only cleanses if the lead is Imperial Remnant. Well, I guess that wasn't a very good cleanse in that team then. And Iden, I don't have it relics, so Iden I don't have for cleansing. It was okay though. The Scout got the killing blow. So, worth. 10 out of 10, 3 stars. If this doesn't work though, if this doesn't work, I will have thrown away a Galactic Legend level team. I got to make it work. We got to figure this out. We got to make it work. It's got to do the job. Let's go. Let's get the job done here. Okay, resummon on the clone. Decoy. Okay. Wow. We had to play with this team for like 4 out of the 5 minutes last time we fought. And when I was doing this double cleanse, it wasn't cleansing anything. This time we cleansed and crushed them. Absolutely just annihilated that team. Okay. All right. So we're getting through this with a minimum of fuss. Now, how good is this? Datacron. Start of the battle, Galactic Republic Jedi gain. 100% offense, 20 speed. Immune to buff immunity. ETH gains a whole bunch. If the leader's Galactic Republic, whenever they take damage, ETH taunts and gains Foresight until he evades. When he evades, he gains 10% turn meter and everybody recovers. When ETH uses a special ability, he gains 10%, and there's more stuff that happens. When he uses a basic ability, dazed target enemy can't be evaded. When a Galactic Republic ally uses Foresight, if they didn't already have it, they gain incredible amounts of stuff. Okay, so this is insane. Our choices here are A, use a Galactic Legend, or B, Treya, I guess. With the amount of recovery on this team, I feel like with Keller and Beck lead here, 50% defense tenacity, extra speed, the Padawan lessons. It's so much durability. I think unless we've got a Galactic Legend to kill him, we might just be stuck, you know? We might just end up not having enough damage. We could potentially take Sith Eternal in here. We could potentially take Sith Eternal. And see what's on the back wall. I can't think of something that, like, it's going to be on the back wall where I say, boy, I sure wish I hadn't used Sith Eternal. So on one hand, I have some freedom to work against his teams. On the other hand, if we drop a battle, we could be in trouble in a hurry. So I feel like let's just get this taken care of, and then we can mess around on some other stuff on the back wall or whatever, if we need to. So let's try to get through this one clean. We're going to throw in some extra Sith here, just to waste time. Make sure that we can get to our ult and get a couple of these down. Protection, defense. This is pretty good. Gives us a bunch of protection and a bunch of defense. It is our Treya. I don't think this is better for some other team, so we'll take that in here. And yeah, we'll link up Beck and ETH. Or normally I would do Anakin here, but I think I'm not going to do Anakin because I'm less worried about him than these other guys, to be honest. All right. Gonna put weapon tech over here on the tank and try to get him some more turns. Okay. Anakin died pretty quickly, so that's good. Satisfied with that. All right. Jedi Knight Guardian, huh? Well, so far they haven't been able to get much offense mounted over here, so that's good. Okay. Deceived. Oh. Okay. Was confused there for a second. All right. When we get to the alt, we might not even get to use the alt. Taunt and Foresight, huh? I really didn't want to attack him because now the alt has no second target. It's good though. We're through. Through to the back wall. Let's see what we're in for back here. Jabba. Gungans and Night Sisters. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, I don't know what we're going to do now. Let's go take a look again. So, basically the only thing we have left that's going to beat Leia reliably is our First Order stuff, right? JMK doesn't do well here, I don't think. JML. Does JML beat Leia? JML takes a while to get up and running. I feel like this Leia team's going to tear my Jedi apart before I even get going. So we could either do JMK there. So if we did JMK there, did JML here, that would free up SLKR for the back wall. And we could beat the Gungans. What else have you guys seen that beat the Gungans? Jack Sermon says, check my previous question when you get the chance, please. Thank you. All right, what do we have? Dale, just wondering. Did I not answer that question? So Jack, I don't really have passion projects. I just go for what's efficient in the game. You know, right now, Bo-Katan Mandalore is going to be good against a lot of stuff in the game. Going back to do Lord Vader, for example, if they ever do a Lightspeed bundle that includes Bad Batch, I'll buy that Lightspeed bundle, and then I'll consider going back for Lord Vader. But with them doing Lightspeed bundles on the older content, anytime you go back to the older content, you risk that you do your passion project, and then a month later it comes out as a Lightspeed bundle, and you will have wasted all of those materials. If you say, well, I'm never going to buy a Lightspeed bundle ever, then that's different. But your account is either so new that you're working on your first big fleet, or you're working on getting Conquest up and running. So you get your first big fleet, you work on Conquest. Once you have Conquest under control and you've got a couple Galactic Legends and you've stabilized your account, then you're just working on new stuff. You're working on stuff for your guild, whatever they want you to build, and you're working on new stuff. And I don't know what passion project that you would have going backwards to build characters that you love that would be efficient. But that's my answer. I mean, I'm not passionate about going back and building stuff that's not useful in the game. So I hope that makes sense. And if that wasn't the question that you wanted answered, then you're going to have to re-ask it because I don't see another question in there. So I apologize if that's not it. I feel like there's some of chat that I must not be able to see. I feel like there's some comments that maybe I can't see. Does anybody know how the applicable bonus filter for datacrons? It's one of those things I've looked right past for who knows how long and recently saw. JML with the Plocron beats Leia. Traya Savage beat Gungans. I've tried my Traya Savage. My stuff's kind of low level, so we've got Relic 3 Traya and Relic 5 Savage, and it did not beat Gungans. It failed against Gungans. So I have not been successful with that. If there's some trick to that matchup that you guys know, let me know what it is. Something specific or a turn order or something that I have to do. I would love to be able to beat the Gungans reliably with Triumvirate. I guess I just don't know how. Okay, we have a Night Sister Cron here. At the start of each turn, if non-galactic legend Night Sisters have 50% or more turn meter, they receive less damage. That's actually bad for us. We don't want that, right? Alright, what do we got that's good for dark side here? Good for damage. Crit damage, physical damage, defense and tenacity, armor penetration. You know, that looks like it's probably got the most damage right here. Critical damage, physical damage. And dark side allies start with protection up, which we don't care about. Talent gives them boosts, and that helps me. Yeah, I don't have talent at Relic. Yep. Phoenix against Gungans? If I do Phoenix against Gungans, then what do I use against Third Sister? We got to try to get Third Sister to work, or Phoenix to work against Third Sister. All right, let's see if we can cheese this Jabba with Night Sisters, and that's going to kind of determine all the rest. Because if this battle doesn't work, then I don't know that we're going to have enough teams to beat what he's got anyway. So let's see if we can get this to work. All right, they're going after Daka. It's okay. We're letting all the Night Sisters die. Get off of Marin. Yeah, let's go after Boosh. See if we can somehow get enough damage onto her. Get off Marin. See, now I got to go into stealth because Marin's the weakest current ally, and they'll just zone in on her. And I hate that we got to bring somebody back to life, but otherwise Marin's just going to die anyway. We can get her back. Okay. Try to let Talzin die here. Okay. Suppose we could do this. Probably be better. And we still got the risk that when somebody dies, we're going to bring back a Night Sister if it works out that way. I'm just going to put it on auto basic and let it run and hope that they target and kill some Night Sisters here. Okay. Get Lando out of here. And then with several Night Sisters remaining like this, I don't think we'll be able to kill Jabba. We can't go infinite, so he'll get turns, and on those turns he'll restore his protection. So that makes him nearly unkillable. But it still leaves us in a situation where we can try to come in and clean up Jabba. Maybe he'll get enough damage here somehow to kill off Asajj. Nope. But I don't know of another way to do it. I mean, if they don't successfully kill the Night Sisters, I have to keep playing my turns. I had to get Marin back there. I had to do the resurrect with Daka, because if I didn't, then... Okay. Now Jabba can throw the grenade on Daka and kill her. So that's good, right? We're down to one Night Sister now. Tries to Rancor me, but it doesn't work. Minute 36. He's got to get Talzin dead here in a hurry. Only gets one bomb on her. She doesn't really have tenacity, so... 3 bombs on her now. So I was going crazy. Bombs are going off. Talzin's not dying. Yeah. Unfortunate. Oh, we're down to 1. So... Okay. Well, we got down to 1 Night Sister, but then he killed us with the effect of the Rancor. But that gives us some chances, right? We get chances. We could take the Sith here. So I think the gimmick is to isolate the Phalanx. Isolate the Phalanx and then just chip away. Scion and other such characters are on defense. So this is it. I mean, this is what we've got. We could put Vader in here. Probably not going to use him in another team. So let's put Vader in and see what kind of datacron we can scoop up here. What is it that we need against this team? Just durability? Just look for a lot of durability? I think that's probably the best route. Does Gideon Kron kill Gungans? Has anybody seen Gideon Kron? Does anybody know if Gideon Kron works against Gungans? I feel like it might, right? We'll have the durability to keep surviving. We'll have those area of effect tax up all the time, so Gideon will frequently be doing the area effect days, which will kill the generator eventually. Let's try this. See if we can be successful with it. And if not, then maybe we could try the Gideon Kron here. See what happens. Okay, they're after Vader. Let's do Merciless Massacre. And we'll do Force Crush on somebody, so that we can do a separate attack on the generator. Just do basics on these guys. Do Force Crush here again. Attack the generator again. Oof. They're trying to annihilate my Nihilus. Okay. Phalanx is here. Isolate. and then just go after the generator. Okay. Nihilus is marked. Jar Jar is immune to... They're all immune to instant defeat, right? Or is it just Jar Jar? I thought it was all of them. Force Crush here. Zero, Force Crush again. And that's the generator down, right? Okay. Hanging in there. Okay. Try to get Nass out here first. I feel like Nass is the threat in terms of empowering the rest of his team to do nasty things. Okay. Tarpal Tunnel Syndrome here. Okay, do this. Force Crush over here. That. Gungans die fast when they have no shield generator. That's nice. Now we just got to kill Yar Yar. All right, damage immunity. Let's go, buddy. Yeet. All right, we did. We trayed the Gungans. Betraya. Okay, Night Sisters. We got some Jedi that we could try to use here. We've got the Empire team. We still got to kill Jabba, so we need some kind of Jedi. But if we use JMK here, and we use First Order here, that leaves JML to work on something. Right? Okay, let's sort. Get the birds going. We've got the pre-taunt tank. Chopper, Sabine. Let's look for a good datacron. Light side allies use a special ability that gain 15% turn meter. Armor penetration, crit damage. This all looks good. Alright, let's try it. Gideon just needs 3 or 4 AoEs to delete the Gungans. Yeah, I suppose it's a question of whether anybody's actually seen it work. Has anybody actually seen it in action? All right, here we go. Let's try to get this third sister. All right. We've got to save that for when she comes back the second time, right? Death mark on everybody. Let's get the staggers out here. Hopefully we can proc a stagger sometime soon. Just keep doing specials. I said we were going to save that ability for when she rezzed, and then I used it. Come on. That's not going to be good. Hopefully we can get a cooldown here. There we go. Let's get a daze on her again. That's fantastic. We can use armor shred here. Okay. We can just use this willy-nilly now, I think. Throw the staggers out again. Although I don't think anybody has turn meter. We're getting an extra 15% turn meter in addition to all of our other stuff when we use a special ability. Okay, there's a daze. Use another shred. All right. Picking away at her. Let's go. Grand Inquisitor, you're next, buddy. We haven't lost any specials yet. We've managed to chain our way through the whole thing. Auto. Nice. Phoenix, worst team ever for like 6 years. And then they got better. And now they're really good. Crazy. All right, let's try the Mandalorians here. I would give this a 50-50 chance of working. We've got some good Mandos and a bunch of Gear 12 garbage. Let's see if we can make this work. Let's get a good counterattack in here. Wow. So I said something about a counterattack, but we didn't even get a turn. That's the worst I've ever seen that team do. Zoinks. Okay. Then we have to rethink something. Probably have to use that remnant team here now, huh? If we use the remnant team here, let's try that remnant team. We're going to be missing one of our characters, but we do have this TIE pilot who's a remnant, so we can throw that in as well. Try to get this done. And hopefully we have enough durability to last. Let's target Resistance Hero Finn and drain turn meter right away. Instantly get the dazes up. That's good. Pretty powerful. And now we're just waiting on damage immunities to fall. Armor shred there. Good. Good night. Okay. So Leia. Let's use SLKR here. And the gimmick here is we just go after Leia, right? We just stay on Leia until she's dead. Is that the case? Before the nerf, Gideon was an easy win. Now I'm not sure versus the Gungans. Jack Sermon said that ended quickly. Yeah, it definitely ended quickly. That Mandalorian battle, that was over in a heartbeat. It was crazy stuff. Dark side allies dispel debuffs on themselves. That's okay. This, what else we got for dark side? Anything else good? Protection up. Special damage, defense, health, crit damage. And I think we take this one. Okay, here we go. Just all in on Leia, right? Reset. Sweep. Turn meter. Dodged? You're gonna be kidding me right now. Wow. Wow. Needed to stun Drogan. I thought you just went all in on Leia. Gotta stun Drogan first. Well, that's game, set, and match. I'll try the Jedi in here. And we'll put in all my best Jedi. And try to get a win. And we'll put in a really good Jedi Cron. Stun abilities. Resistance penetration. Crit avoidance, armor pen, health steal, tenacity. Stun, armor penetration, tenacity, crit damage. Armor penetration, all that stuff is useless for this team. So this looks like it actually has the most things. Leia's too thick to go for her. When the match is otherwise lost, YOLO for the win. Kill the sides with SLKR first, as they can't, because of can't revive. Okay, well, I wish you guys would have said something before I did the battle. I guess I should have left longer to talk or something. Anyway, it's what it is. Let's get in here with JML, see if we can make it work somehow. Let's empower JML. And work on Drogan here. Armor shreds. Send him over. Send him over. And we'll get on R2. Okay. Send Luke. We can't do that with him. We gotta keep doing our gimmick in case we need it. It's R2 down. All right. Some counterattacks. Cleanse this garbage off. Let's target Kanan, I guess, and try to get him out of here. Hit. And double bladed configuration. We're currently in dual wield. Make sure we get the right stuff. Ability blocks, get him out of here. How many times is he going to revive? He should only revive once, right? Dang. This is annoying me. Alright, we're just going to kill him again. Her ult could potentially kill Revan. If the ult kills Revan, they're all coming back. That is super annoying. We haven't popped Savior yet, though, so he should Savior off of this, right? Come on! Come on! All right, I suppose I played this one wrong too. All right. Come on. Come on, JMK. I think we've got a revive here, right? I don't think... Oh, right. Revan can't save himself. That's right. If he's not in the lead, then he can't... He can't... Oh, man. All right, so we're done. We are defeated. Sure. That's frustrating. I just won too many good teams, you know? Or I guess I need to practice that matchup with Leia. Does she still have instant defeat immunity? She does. Everybody does. They all do. Okay. There's the whirlwind, which is eaten by Eth Koth. Interestingly, because he gets taunt from the... So let's get Barriss out of here. And I guess Eth is actually bad for this team because we don't really want taunt to be somewhere other than Kenobi. So actually makes it worse. We'll have to deal with little Benny again a couple more times, but we'll get him. Damage immunity on both of these characters. Okay. Not damage immunity on you though, bud. See ya. All right. Now they're available. Told you, get out of here, man. All right. Get him and his little dog too. He gets crushed by House. To be honest, I'm tempted to build Revan as pure defense just because the AI knows it. Yeah. The worst thing is I saw it coming. What I should have done in hindsight, what I really should have done is I should have just stopped the battle right there. If I just would have stopped the battle entirely and just let it expire, we would have gone in with all 4 characters dead, just Leia left. I could have cleaned her up with something. Surely. But now we're stuck. We need to get this STAP up and running. STAP. Does STAP work without being relicked? Did he only work with his datacron, or does STAP make this battle work even if he's just garbage tier? I don't have any of the Zetas or anything on him, so it doesn't work. But does STAP in this team Could I build like a gear 11 stap and expect it to work? Is that a thing that can be done or not? All right. We're doomed. Doomed, I tell you. Target other ally other than Stap. Okay. Grievous is just going down. Taunt doesn't matter. We don't care about taunt. All right. I mean, that was surprisingly not bad, to be honest. Wasn't as bad as it could have been. All right. Yeah, I don't know. Let's try to pick it apart one bit at a time. Let's take in CLS. We'll take in CLS. We'll try to kill the sides. If I successfully kill some of the side minions, we'll just let it expire before her ult goes off. Just do it that way, right? See if we can get a kill here. All right. Get that. Pull him out of stealth. Stun. We got a stun here, so let's use it. Go back to Drogan. Back to Drogan some more. More attacks. More, I want more. More, I tell you. Okay. Keep going. R2 down. Get out of here. That was a lot of ult progress. What if we just stay on Leia now? How much damage can we do to Leia? We gotta kill Kanan like several times, right? We're not going to do enough damage to Leia. And of course she gets the ult. You got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. I should have just left. Again, I did it again. I should have just left and left her and Kanan up. All right. Let's try some Galactic Republic here. Does she have revive on datacron? She's got revive tanks, yeah. Tanks revive. So we had to kill the Kanan like a bunch of times in order for that to potentially work. Okay. Guess we should have probably just did a basic right there. Wow. Killing characters without even targeting them. There's so much damage out of this team. I didn't want to use the courage stacks because they had stealth. So with stealth, then the courage stacks don't do anything. Yeah, that's it. We're done. We're not going to beat Leia. Also have Jabba to clean up. This is garbage. Yep. Not enough tools in the toolbox. What do we have for... We could practice here, right? So let's see how we should have done this. And the datacron we used was this one, I think, something like that. All right. All right, so stun Drogan first. And then Leia immediately kills half the team. We're dazed. Can we trade turn meter when we're dazed? We cannot. Can we grant a bonus turn if we're dazed? Yes, we can. Can't target the rest of the guys because they're all in stealth. So that stun on Drogan, that's all we're going to get because he would have been in stealth immediately afterwards. Everything is in stealth. Drogan's finally out of stealth now. Now we got taunt on Kenobi. We still got taunt on Kenobi. Yeah, how is this supposed to work, y'all? We're not killing anybody. And the recovery is insane. And the taunt prevents us from getting to Drogan. Alright, alright. We're doing some ult chaining here, I guess. Giving ourselves some chances. Maybe? R2 just comes in for like 96,000 damage. Of course. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to have to practice that more and see if there's something wrong with my mods or what it is that that I would need to do to get that to work. Or I got to build Stap. If Stap still beats Leia without the datacron, I just got to build a Stap and get that into the account. For what it's worth, First Order cleanses. First Order officer cleanses before he adds turn meter. So he'd work even with the days. I used First Order officer on him. I literally did use it. I did. I used it. Is there a Zeta that you have to have on him to activate that? Or what? Because in that squad fight right there, I did in fact use the skill. Yeah, maybe I just don't have that level 8 skilled on him. If it's an Omega, not a Zeta, because I'm super chintzy with my Omegas. So maybe I just don't have it skilled. That's very possible. All right, let's see what we've got here. Jedi G, 7.2 million galactic power. Oof. He's got Chimera, Executrix. You just get all standard fleets. Still better than what I've got. He won't beat my Profundity, I imagine, but I probably won't beat First Order or Radis if he has either one of those on defense. No Galactic Legends, but Padme, Revan. This is another one of those accounts that looked like, when I look at this, it feels like somebody played it 4 years ago, or up to like 2 years ago, and then quit playing, and then came back to the game. Because just so many of these characters that are relic are Darth Revan, Jedi Knight Revan, Padme team, all the stuff that used to be good like 2 years ago. But not any of the Galactic Legends or newer stuff. Alright, so let's see what he put on defense. We've been able to sort our way through a bunch of relic teams just with lucky hard hits. Traya on defense with a full relic Sith squad. I don't think I have anything to compete with that. Padme, Revan, yikes. So we'll get in here and give it a shot. We'll try to see what we can do with some of these teams. And then maybe, you know, if he doesn't play, we've got chances. That's probably the only way. All right. Let's do it. Get Anakin. Buff immunity. Anakin. 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 We'll just keep taking assists and giving him all kinds of protection. Because there's not much else we can do. Alright. Area of effect damage. There, we got enough to deal some damage to him. There's kind of a gimmick here where you stay on the same target. And then every time you do this area of effect attack, you're effectively killing other characters in the team. Although they all got protection up when I did that, so I don't understand exactly what happened there. We'll get on the tank for a second. He's got buff immunity. Got protection up again. Must be something off a datacron or something, because I feel like we've done this trick in the past. And it's just all about that area of effect attack over and over again. These AoEs eventually kill them. Oh, come on! I thought we had her. I thought we had her right there. Let's get another cleanse off here with 3PO. Big hit, come on. Not big enough. Not doing enough damage. Okay. Now we got to get around to the buff removal again. Come on, guys. All right. Save that. We got to get the buff off of him again. All right, here we go. Padme. Man. I keep thinking that she's close to being dead, and she is just not close to being dead. We're going to put it on auto. We're just going to put it on Kenobi, put it on auto. We'll let him do the area of effect stuff and see if we can get a kill that way. I keep targeting Padme, and I don't quite kill her. So let's just stop trying that nonsense. All right, come on, guys. Minute 36 left to go. Not much time. That was a big hit on Kenobi. Maybe we'll get him killed. That would be crazy. We keep healing him up, though, which every time we get him low like that, it triggers Anakin now. Yeah, they're getting too much recovery. Or we don't have enough damage, one or the other, or both. "47 seconds left. Got a bunch of them down to yellow. Doesn't look like it's going to work, though, guys. Doesn't look like we're going to get there. Let's try one last shot on Padme here. Like 8 seconds left to go. Nope. Ah, dang it. We'll submit it to get our 10 banners. And if the opponent doesn't play, maybe we got chances. Let's try the Jedi team over here just for fun. Put in Qui-Gon. And the hope here is that they kill Qui-Gon in a way where we can get a big hit with Anakin and destroy everybody all at once. All right, there we go. Here we go. We got absolutely nobody. We got Basti. Oh, still had enough damage to do that, though. Nice. Come on now. Come on, little Yoda. Gear 12 Yoda FTW. All right. Couldn't get past the foresight. We beat a team. Yay. All right, fine. In the spirit of trying things. Imperial Troopers. Let's go. So what we have to get to work here. It's going to have to be Grandmaster Yoda that we kill. He's the weakest of the bunch. There's too much turn meter on the enemy team. Yoda's going to go before Piet. Is that true? Man, it is close. We're going to try it. We're going to give benefit of the doubt. Come on, Piet. All right. Benefit of the doubt didn't work. We got to drain turn meter now. Get the foresights off. That pops Savior. And now whatever we kill is for real. Let's get on Bastila over here. Drop a bomb. Drain turn meter. This is our hope. We got to get a kill here. Yeah, all right. Days up. Now we can get back to Yoda. We don't need to kill Yoda, though, until other members get turn meter, and then instantly they get turn meter. So, yikes. Let's put Armor Shred here. And then we just got to try to keep controlling the turns. Area of effect. Oh, marked and down. All right, here we go. Big mass assist. Let's see if we get a kill on Yoda. That gets us some turn meter back. Let's prep Bastila. Get her close to dying. Nope. Jolie Bindo has turn meter again. And we're probably not going to be able to kill him before he goes. We got turn meter drain. We got it. Oh, come on. All right, another armor shred. More big assists. All right, all right. Nobody's coming back now. Area of effect. Revan. Get him. Troopers, too good. One relic team beating 5. Look at this. Tactical genius. It knows. It knows. But then we're done. We get nothing for Traya. And nothing that's going to beat that Padme team. Well. So Padme. What if we whomp a Padme? She's going to get the kickoff and I'm going to be stunned. But what if there was a world where we could get a Wampa kill here? Too many courage stacks. All right, then. Hey DL, which ultimate is better, SLKR or Galactic Legend Rey? Rey's ultimate kind of defines her. SLKR benefits from his ult quite a lot, but I think without the ult, Rey is not a threat. Because her ult does two things, right? It stalls out the whole battle under damage immunity until she goes. And then when she goes, she does a big pile of damage to everything. So it allows her team time to recover cooldowns, do damage to the enemy team, whatever they're going to do. So I think if I had enough tokens to do one or the other, I would do Rey first. Swgoh Gameplay says the same thing. I'd say Rey because SLKR can work without his ult. Yep, I agree. I think that's the way it should go. I gotta check Discord now. What's going on over there? I can't see a reason why y'all wouldn't have been notified for the live stream through Discord. Did anybody else not get the notification? Because it shows the alert properly in my Discord. So if anybody else didn't get the notification, let me know. And then also for my benefit, did the ads work better this time? You asked about the ads. I changed some settings. Did it work better? Swgoh Gameplay says I got it in the middle of the stream. Well, at least it went out at some point, I guess. Did I see the new datacrons? I have not seen the new datacron set yet. Is the new datacron set going to be insane or what? What do we know? What do we know about the new datacrons? I just saw the announcement for the ship. That's all I saw. Mike C says I got it late as well. Go to shipment and then datacron. No mercy. Bindo, Mara Jade, Karth, Yuhani. Grand Inquisitors in there now. Kylo. Dengar, 8th brother. What does Mara Jade do? At the start of anybody who's not Emperor Palpatine, she gains a stack of Loyal Hand. Whenever an ally with less than 100% turn meter gains bonus turn meter, they gain crit chance, crit damage. Shock takes extra damage. Karth has extra stuff. He triggers all damage over time, debuffs on enemies. Oof. That could be interesting. Maybe there's a Karth team in the works with Canderous Ordo throwing out millions of damage over times and then him triggering them. Whenever Juhani loses taunt, remove 50% turn meter from all enemies. That seems really weak. Grand Inquisitor is active. Inquisitors are immune to fear, stun, and otherwise. And whenever an enemy ally is defeated, they gain stuff. That's not great either. Kylo has 5% health protection, so 35% of each. And the damage they receive is reduced by 15%. None of this stuff seems very good. Reflect damage, which can't be evaded. Dengar, when an enemy takes a turn, Dengar takes a turn. He deals 100% more damage. Whenever an enemy takes a turn, Dengar takes a turn. Okay, that seems really good. Hondo, Starkiller assist. That seems pretty nasty. Looks like Starkiller could be good. First time Maul's defeated, they're revived. I mean, Maul's usually not the first one defeated anyway. I guess it could be good on Lord Vader teams. Apply spare parts to droids that don't have it. Whenever droids gain spare parts, they gain 25% for the rest of the encounter. That seems okay. Mission. Shinhati gains 15% turn meter. Malgus. At the start of the battle, he gains 5 stacks of edge and 3 stacks of resilient defense. That's really good. That's really good. He gains a bonus turn when he gets stacked up. There's a few good ones in there. Mercenaries. 2% offense. Soldiers of Fortune. Whenever mercenary allies are inflicted debuff on an enemy, they deal bonus damage equals 10% health. That could be interesting. Mercenary uses a special, they stun. That's really good. But it's a mercenary. When a mercenary ally uses a special ability. At the start of their turn, mercenaries gain 400% of their current defense and then lose 50% defense. We've seen those be good. Aligned force user mechanics. Dark or light side critically hits. They dispel all debuffs to 5% turn meter. That could be good in Rey teams. There's some teams that could get pretty good from this. Malgus with these mechanics. Malgus is going to be dangerous. All right. What are the stats for this set? Health, potency, protection, crit chance, health steal, tenacity, crit damage. Health. I hate it when there's sets that have health and protection on them because things can escalate out of control pretty quickly. Tenacity, health steal, it's kind of like a normal stats on this set. Zalbar looks nasty too. I didn't think Zalbar looked that great. You thought Zalbar looked good? 20% defense for each Old Republic ally, so basically 100% defense. Whenever they use a special ability, he recovers and inflicts a stack of dot. It's not that good, right? He's already really durable but doesn't do much. So he becomes more tanky and doesn't do much. You still just take the taunt right off of him and kill everybody else behind him. I don't know, maybe combined with some level 6 mechanic for Old Republic. Grant a buff, they grant an ally 10% turn meter. Whenever they recover health, they recover protection. Yeah, I don't know. I think Zelbar becomes more chunky, but that was never a problem anyway. It's not like he's going to be able to solo hold off a team once it's only him left. Doesn't seem that good, but then again, just reading datacrons may or may not be getting a good feeling for how they work in the game. I like the Starkiller datacron if you put him with Vader. Vader uses Merciless Massacre. Starkiller will assist every time. Yeah, I agree. I think Starkiller is going to be really nasty. And it'll get him to his finishing move faster too, right? Lightsaber strike. Deal physical damage to target enemy twice. If it's Starkiller's turn, inflict shock. Reduce special abilities by 1. Force energy. He gains 4 stacks of force energy each time he deals damage to an enemy. Yeah. So that, I mean, he's going to get force energy. He's going to be done like instantly, right? With Vader on the team, he's going to have that like the second time he takes a turn. One of these days, I'm going to have to get Starkiller. Yeah, me too. I keep looking at him. I keep putting him on the list of things that I want to do someday, and I just never do it. You know, I've even got 2 out of the 4 characters relicked on Loquitur. I think I relicked Mara Jade, didn't I? Yeah, so I think I got a relic Mara Jade, and of course we got the Dash Rendar done. So I'm only like 2 relics away from getting Starkiller, but I just can't seem to find the priority to go back and do them. Because the characters also need Cairo, right? Like Talon, got to put Cairo on Talon. So I just don't ever want to put the Cairo on them. Okay, that's going to wrap up the stream for me tonight. Please remember, y'all, hit the like button on the way out if you didn't hit it on the way in. Subscribe to the channel to see more of my stuff in the future. And, of course, use the notification bell if you want to know when these live streams are going. It usually works, so hopefully it'll work most of the time in the future. We got a nice Discord community. Come over, join us over in the Discord community. It's a good place to hang out if you're a new player, mid-game player, want to have a place to be around a lot of cool people who are willing to help out. Come on over there. You can ask questions. There's an Ask Loquitur channel. I'll answer your questions myself when I get time. Thank you all for watching. See you in the next Holocron.